The magic saw comes in a case like this. To take out the saw body, you put your finger here and you just gently pull it out like this. And to put it back, you press down here, just like that. The magic saw blade, it cuts wood, metal, and plastic. It also tells you on the case what materials each of the blades cut. This cuts straight and curve. We also have magnets here to hold the blade so it won't fall out easy. This is the diamond blade. The diamond blade cuts glass, tile, stone, brick, glass bottles. And this blade here, put your finger here to take it out. It's a dual blade. Dual blade cuts wood, metal, and plastic, but only cuts straight. At the tip of the magic saw blade here, there's a tungsten carbide roller, and you use this to scroll glass and tile. It also comes with the user manual, and also comes with a sheet that tells you where you could go to get extra blades and more information. Okay, we're starting with the magic saw blade. To take off the blade, you want to loosen the nut here, but at first it's really tight. So what you want to do is press down like this. Make sure the surface on the table is not too hard, okay? And you just gently press down to relieve pressure, and this allows you to unscrew the nut easily. And after it's loose, you could go like this, hold the blade so it doesn't fall out, and keep loosening until the blade falls out. So the magic saw blade, make sure the teeth is pointing towards you for a pull stroke. So there's three positions you could put the magic saw blade. There's the middle position. Middle position is only for straight cuts, but if you want to do curves or designs, right hand right side or left hand left side. So I'm right-handed, so I'm going to put it on the right side. And you just hook it on the grooves and you tighten the nut, and after you could tighten much as you can. Same thing, you put it down like this, gently press down to relieve pressure, and this allows you to tighten the nut even more. So you want to do it pretty tight, not too tight, but you want it pretty tight, okay? If it's too loose, the blades will break easy. And make sure it's pretty tight like that. This is the proper way to grip it. It is 2 finger here on the outside and 2 finger inside. This allows you to have better control of the saw. You know, not like this, but do it like this. And don't grip it too tight. It's actually harder if it's too tight. About very medium soft grip. And make sure to move the saw back and forth. Don't tighten your muscles. Not too much muscle. Just relax. And when you're turning, you can't stop and turn. This will break the blade. If you want to turn, you have to be moving back and forth. And as you can see, this allows you to do very tight turns. And I have a piece of nail here. So with the same blade, you just keep going. And keep moving, don't stop and turn, you gotta keep moving. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to scroll glass and tile with our tungsten carbide roller tip on our magic saw. So we're gonna start with glass. To cut straight, perfectly straight, you just get a ruler or anything straight like this. You line it up. And about medium pressure, and you want smooth strokes, and you don't want to stop, okay? Smooth. And constant pressure all the way to the end, don't lose pressure. and you just get some anything small, like a piece of nail, piece of wire, just to get a lift, and then you just gently press down at the bottom, and it just snaps like that. But not only can you do straight, you could also do smooth curves. So same thing, you want smooth curves, constant pressure. So you don't want to stop while you're doing this. You have to keep moving, smooth. You line it up at the line at the edge, and you gently press down, and it splits like that. Same thing with tiles. You could go straight, or you could do a smooth curve, and you just line it up at the bottom with the piece of nail, press down, straight, and curve. And I'm going to tell you another tip for glass. Let's say you want to do a very tight score like this. You know, when it's very tight like this, you know, it's if you do this, you know, it's very hard. So what you do is at the bottom of the saw here, you could take this out, and you line it up like this. And what you want to do is you push as you twist. So you push as you twist, and it snaps like that. Now, what if you need to cut a tile, but you need to do, you know, a complicated curve like this? With the tungsten carbide roller, you can only do straight or smooth curve. But if you want to do, you know, tight curves like this or a square cut, you could use our diamond blade. Okay, and to put on the diamond blade, you take off the magic saw blade by unscrewing the nut here. Gently press down to relieve pressure. Unscrew the nut, and just comes out like this. And you take the diamond blade, you just put it on like this. You could put it on this way, or you could put it on this way. It doesn't matter. Okay. So you just hook it onto the groove. You tighten the nut here. Tighten it much as you can. And after it's tight, you gently press down like this, and you could tighten it even more. Okay, you want it pretty tight. All right. So after you put on the diamond blade, so you know, if you want to make a hole in the tile like this, for example, to put a pipe through it, you draw your shape like that. Put it on a vise like this, and you could use your diamond blade to cut in any direction. Just move it upside down. You don't have to grip it too tight. And as you see, I'm going sideways, but you don't have to twist your body like this. You could have it in the same position and just put pressure to the direction you want to go, and it goes to that direction. Up, down, left, right, any direction. And towards the end, you want to slow down a little bit, and it just comes off like that. And just like that, you made a hole for a pipe. Now we'll use the diamond blade to cut glass bottles, or you could cut glass sheets in any direction. So you want to get a spray water bottle like this. So you just spray about 2-3 times, and you don't want to press down too hard. Glass is fragile. And you know, every 3 to 5 seconds, you want to give it 2 or 3 sprays. The water just helps you to cut glass smoother and faster. And you don't want to rush, you want to take your time. Every 3 to 5 seconds, spray some water. And you could go, you know, any direction, sideways, any direction, glass bottles. if you have a big piece of wood like this, and let's say you're going to cut all the way through, the frame gets in the way, so you can't cut all the way through. If you're going to cut on the side here, the frame gets in the way. Those cases, you could take this, unscrew the nut here, take the blade out. Okay. And this top piece here, it just slides out like that. And if you want, you could also store extra blades in here, okay? And then you take the dual blade here, and there's a pin right there. You line it up at the hole right here, and you press the pin, and you just snap it on like that, okay? And you tighten the nut here so it doesn't come, it doesn't go off. And if you want to cut straight, cut straight like this. But what if you want to cut on the bottom? You know, a normal saw, you have to bend down and you have to go like this. But with our magic saw, you could press the pin down here, it comes out, and match the pin on the other side here, okay? And then now it's upside down. So if you want the pen down, very comfortable position, cut from the bottom. And if you want to cut from the side, press the pin, line up the pin on the bottom side here, and you can put it sideways. You know, left side this way, or right side. That's all it is. Okay, when it's nail sticking out like this, with our big blade sideways, it bends like this. So you can cut it flush. Just like that. So if you have like wood sticking out or any pipe, you could use our big dual blade and cut it flush. The dual blade cuts wood, metal, and plastic. But if you only need to cut wood, then we also have this big saw blade. This blade, we sell it at our website, untitled.usa.com, and goes on the same way, same 3 positions, and only cuts wood straight. So this is available at untitled.usa.com. Okay, this is our diamond grind blade. You could get this blade at our website, untitled.usa.com. And you could put this diamond grind blade, same thing as how you put on the diamond saw blade. Just hook it onto the groove at the top and the bottom, and then you tighten the nut. And you press down gently like this, and tighten it a little more. Okay, and you use the diamond grind blade. After you cut the glass or glass bottle, you know, you have sharp edges. So you could use this to grind down the sharp edges, file it down, and you smooth it down. And the same thing with tiles. And you know, diamond's the hardest material in the world, so you could use this on any material. Just wipe it clean like that. Even metal, no problem. That's a diamond grind. You could also use this to sharpen small tools and knives.